when you do something good for yourself, others, or the environment, that feeling that's inside, that warm, like fulfilling feeling, that's raising your frequency. That's the feeling that we could all be living at. Instead, we're living at the feeling of fear and hopelessness. And if you watch the news at all, which I don't, I highly recommend don't watch the news. Just cut it from your life. It's not going to impact your day to day life. You don't need to know all the drama that's going on out there. You really don't. Unless you're in one of those impacted areas, get rid of the news. Um, but it's all just fear, and fear makes you feel a certain kind of way. And you know that feeling if you've experienced fear, which I'm sure we all have. We've all been afraid at some point. And that feeling, that like drop in your stomach, that like terrible feeling, it's lowering your frequency, and it's making you more susceptible to, you know, illnesses and different kind of sicknesses that can impact your system because you're not operating at the frequency that you should be operating at, or that we all should be operating at. Imagine a world in harmony. Like, I hope one day, like, that would be absolutely amazing if we could get to that point. But it's going to take everyone realizing that we are all in this together. We are all connected. I think this is all related to consciousness. And honestly, we don't even know ourselves. Like, why are we're trying to go to different planets and do all these crazy things when we don't even know ourselves? I think we should spend some time looking in the mirror, reflecting on what it means to be a human, to be a creature of Earth. Like, we live on Earth. I think we should work together to take care of this planet because honestly, like, as above, so below. And when you think about on the grand scale, we are all organisms living on Earth, which I think is a larger organism. And if we're not healthy, then why is the Earth going to be healthy? So think we need to get back in balance and become healthy so we can make the Earth healthy like it used to be. This planet has changed so much in the last 100 years that I bet our ancestors would be completely shocked and appalled at the just complete disregard for nature and harmony, and being grateful just for the life and existence that we have. It's become a life of just instant gratification, which I admit I'm also, I have a hard time with that. I buy a lot of things on Amazon, and like, it just becomes a way of life, you know, especially when you've been living that way for years. But trying to cut back and, you know, think about the impact that we're having. Um, and I think that's why the beings or whatever they may be are showing up more and more, is because we are waking up to the fact that, you know, we need to do something different. We can't keep going the way that we've been going. It's not healthy for anyone. It's not healthy for anyone. And, you know, I don't think it's fair for the future generations to come up if we can't start getting our act together to give them a fighting chance to, you know, maybe start with a world better than what we have right now. You know, that's, we need to stop spending so much time on phones, which I admit I'm also horrible at. And, you know, it's another addiction. It's probably the greatest addiction in this country right now, honestly, is phones. Um, yeah, you can't take phones away from people. They will go crazy. Like, we have become so addicted to it. So I think it's time to get back in harmony with nature. That means getting out there, just grounding yourself, doing things that get you closer and connected, and feeling like you're a part of this ecosystem again, instead of like we're trying to separate ourselves from from the natural way this planet works. And what I've learned is when you try to go against the stream, it's a lot more difficult than if you just work with the stream. So, yeah, that's a bit of a ramble, but I hope you guys enjoy this little talk, and let me know what you think down below. I know I hit a lot of subjects in that, and it all started with the hearing, and I didn't even really talk about that, which honestly, there's really not a whole lot to say. Um, there's a lot of information that was already out there, and like I said, it is good that it's getting out in the public more, but it's going to take all of us to make the change that we all truly desire, and honestly, the change that we all deserve. Everyone on this planet deserves that change. Everyone deserves to be living in love every day and not caught in this material world where it's just work every single day of your life just so you can pay your bills, wake up, do the same thing every single day. And I admit I got stuck in that cycle for a long time, and it's very, very difficult to break out of, especially when you have a lot of obligations. That's why I decided to create this page as like a little escape, even just to do something different from my daily going to work every single day, coming home, doing the same things every day. It's good to start making changes. And I know people are afraid of change, but honestly, everything is changing every instant of every moment. So embrace it. Let's conquer these fears. Let's live life to the fullest. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video.